A man is dead after an apparent industrial accident in Louisville.
The incident happened at Winston, Plywood, and Veneer about 11 o'clock this morning. Now an investigation is underway. Our Stephanie Poole joins us in the studio with more. Stephanie.
Yes, police say it's still unclear what led to the accident, but Winston Plywood employees and city leaders are offering their support.
Winston Plywood and Veneer looks quiet from the outside, but inside the long-standing Winston County facility, a tragic work-related death has the community in shock.
At approximately 11:21 a.m. this morning, the 911 received a call from 1160 South Church Avenue at Winston Plywood and Veneer, and that there was an industrial accident.
Sources tell WCBI that 21-year-old Brandon Foster was working on a wood chipping machine when the incident happened. Investigators have not yet released an official cause or what machine Foster was working on. Louisville Police Chief Sean Holderness says it's likely debris was a factor in the accident.
At approximately 11:27, fire and patient care arrived on scene, as well as a couple of police officers, because we didn't really know what we had to maintain the scene and give care to the individual.
Coroner Scott Gregory says Foster died at the scene of the accident inside the plant. Louisville Mayor Will Hill says it's in times of tragedy the Winston County community comes together.
As being the face and voice of Louisville to some degree, is that we as a community must come together, bond together, to be there to support those who've lost, whether it's possessions or the most important thing, lost a life. And so we want to bond together, be there for them, be there for our industrial partner. Winston Plywood is such a community partner and part of our community in so many ways.
Atlas Holdings bought the plywood mill in 2014 and later rebuilt after a devastating tornado hit the faculty that year. It officially reopened in 2017 and employed more than 300 people at the time. Mayor Hill says compassion will hold the town and the folks that work at Winston Plywood together.
It is a tough day. It's a tough day anyway. Anytime you're dealing with tragedy with your friends and neighbors, and some of which you may not know, but this is what community is all about.
The plant is temporarily closed. The U.S. Occupational Safety and Health Administration is investigating the apparent accident. Along with officials, Coroner Gregory says an autopsy has been ordered for Foster. Winston Plywood and Veneer released a statement late this afternoon saying in part is working with investigators, clergy, and crisis support personnel. CEO Bruce Warren says, quote, Winston Plywood is devastated by the loss of our friend and colleague. As a result of this accident, our team at the mill is a family in every way, and our family has suffered a heart-wrenching loss today. We don't have any words to express our profound grief, and we are praying with his family, end quote.